anything else in that? I mean, we were just talking about migrants and stuff,
Yep.
right? So I got this that came up about, hey, there's some migrants. Let me zoom this in. Uh, from Insider that Greek authorities stood by as migrant ship that capsized, leaving hundreds dead, drifted off course for nearly 7 hours. Some bullet point facts is that hundreds of migrants are presumed dead after the ship capsized in the Ionian Sea on the 14th of June. The Greek Coast Guard claimed the ship was not in need of immediate rescue. Tracking data shows the boat was drifting off coast for several hours, New York Times reported. So, this is something that I mentioned about, like, okay, with migrants again, here's hundreds of migrants in need of help. A lot of them died. No one really puts in the resources to help them out because they're poor, they're migrants.
They're migrants.
They're trying to come in.
They're trying
your
to
country.
escape something to have a better life.
Mm-hmm.
But we care about billionaires in a submarine that they put themselves in a bad situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's go ahead and waste all those resources on, and we all know they died right away too. We all know that. But like all these people, and this is a story we had to find, that we came across by accident. But it should be front page news, right?
Well, why isn't it?
Because they're migrants.
Right.
They have no worth, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
In the eyes of whoever, mainstream media, we care about the billionaires that, they're down by the Titanic, this and that. No, we should be caring about human lives.
Yeah, exactly.
Human capital.
Migrants are just like anyone else. You got some good ones, you got some bad ones. Same with anything else in society. We definitely got some bad millionaires out there, bad elitists out there.
Well, we have a bunch of bad billionaires that are old money, that are out of touch, and they look at the immigrants and migrants and they're like, But in reality, maybe your great-great-grandfather was a migrant, right?
I mean, most people who are not Native Americans in the United States, they have
migrants.
a lineage of migrants.
Yeah,
who
you were a
came in
migrant.
for greater
Yeah, you
opportunities.
come from a migrant.
And it's very hypocritical of you to be like bashing on migrants now.
Yeah, because that's
You're
how
a
you.
descendant of one.
That's how you have this wonderful life here in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Because someone in your lineage was a migrant.
The United States is the prime example of what can be accomplished when migrants come here, when they want a better life. They're willing to sacrifice
Because
everything.
they're hungry. They're hungry and they're going to build
And they're
cities.
getting away from their oppressive government.
Yes.
It's telling you that everything you do is basically illegal except paying taxes.
Yes. And it goes back to the whole border thing that we talked about. I believe in a closed border. Closed to a degree, but migrants, man, like, they
Even
built this
filtration
country.
process. I get that.
But it's streamlined, something faster, not just like, cool, here's your number, we'll call you in 7 years.
Yeah, okay.
That's what
I'm
it
already
is.
here, and you want me to wait 7 years at least, right?
So what do I do now? Well, go to a different country. You go to Mexico, and they're gonna be like, they'll kick you out.
Mm-hmm.
They'll send you to El Salvador, and you're not from El Salvador. So it sucks. Or what am
There
I?
is I wonder if I could show you this. Even there's a strong network of Chinese migrants that have like checkpoints of where they help people out through through Mexico and how to get to the border and get to the United States. I will show you this I'll research this.
There's no way you'll find it during this. So
They're very sophisticated. It's actually pretty.
you're saying that Chinese have a way to get here through Mexico? Is that correct? A network to get here. That sounds crazy.
I will find this. Hold on.
I mean, there's a reason why there's a lot of Chinese here, because they were slaves. They were brought here. They worked on the railroads, in San Francisco during the gold rushes. That's why there's so many Chinatowns. But
I think I found.
and
the video,
then
but
my kid's school is
I travel a lot for work.
is a big Chinese. They teach Mandarin, so there's teachers from China that are at the school, and a lot of Chinese kids in here. And dude, Chinese people are awesome. They're nice people.
I mean, are they all Chinese or are they just Asian? You're just calling them
No, they're
Chinese?
Chinese. They're Chinese. I went to sixth grade science camp, and I got to meet some of the instructors, the teachers, and their kids.
I think I found it. Let me show
They
you
are
here.
super Chinese.
A growing number of Chinese migrants are crossing into the United States from Mexico without visas, taking irregular overland routes across Latin America. Over the course of 3 weeks, Reuters witnessed hundreds of Chinese nationals along an isolated border stretch in southeastern Texas. Reuters interviewed more than 24 of them. All of those interviewed said they got the idea to take the land route on social media and drew on influencers, private groups, and comments to plan their trips.
The people here, the police here, as the American, that's the America you may have.
Dude, these people just want a better life. Who are we to take that away from them, right? I hate when people are like, oh, they didn't get here legally. Put yourself in their situation. Like, look at the humane part of this, not the, I'm American, I'm better than you. Stop that.
Oh, I don't like that either. That drives me crazy. It's like a superiority complex. And you're just here because one of your ancestors got here. They fought for everything to get here. They struggled. They sacrificed everything for their children to get here. And now you're here,
And you're
being a spoiled little kid
Yep. And you're,
with the superiority complex, looking down on people. You have the nerve to look down on people? Like, seriously? It's your fellow human beings. Let me guess, you're a Christian? Bull crap.
guess what? Jesus was a migrant. Boom.
Migrant from where?
I think this is just a normal couple
You
walks.
pull up the map of Israel, Bethlehem, and all these other old school cities that are in the Bible are separated from in different countries.
Sorry, I don't want dead air space. What were we saying? The last one?
Oh, nothing. You're pulling up TikTok. That's a Chinese company. You're gonna pull up more of the immigrant.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty interesting what you just showed us. I mean, that's pretty sophisticated.
Yeah, I mean that was one of them. There was one that was more in detail of it, of like how they get in contact, who helped them out throughout the way, what are the checkpoints.
Is
like,
it
was really
other
well done.
Chinese helping Chinese, or
Yeah,
wow,
it was.
it's like a Chinese cartel.
Mhm. Something like that, and it's just a way to just help them out to how they can cross into the United States.
Yeah.
And do it the most safe way possible. I mean, it's just Chinese hooking Chinese up, though. But it even shows that, like, even the Chinese are rushing out of China. Is China that great of a country? If
No, it
people are willing
sucks.
to
It
flee
sucks.
from there and
It
get to
sucks.
the United States?
Well, think about like. Thanks for watching our clip. If you want to see more clips like this and you like our views, like the show, click here for some more clips. If you want to hear the whole podcast, watch the whole podcast, click here for the whole podcast. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll get back to you. Thank you and have a great day.